and I see a lot of new faces, so that makes me really excited. My name is Emily. My pronouns are she, hers. Um, Currently, I'm a second year medical student at UC, and I graduated from UC for undergrad in 2019, and I was in GlobeMed all 4 years. And just to give you a little context about me, I'm interested in OB-GYN, which makes sense why I'm here today. And please, I put my contact information in here, so please.
And Ellie?
I put way too much info on my slide. I'm sorry. My name's Ellie or Elena. My pronouns are she, her. I love dogs and plants, and I love coffee too. But I'm currently working at Planned Parenthood of Southwest Ohio as a surgical assistant. I do our ultrasounds for our abortion consultations, and I help out in the recovery room before and after patients' procedures. Help manage our doula program, which is a group of volunteers who provide support during patients' visits. And then I graduated in 2020 from UC, and I'll be entering Ohio State University College of Medicine next fall. And I put my contact information there too. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions about Planned Parenthood, being an EMT, or going to Ohio State, whatever you need.
All right, so those are our two wonderful guests. We have a lot of material to get through today, so we're just going to jump straight into breakout rooms. Internal and our presenters will be presenting information. There'll be some discussion, and then we'll regroup towards the end of the GHU for a little bit more large group thoughts. So Shaylin, whenever you're ready, if you can send us out to breakout rooms.
Awesome.
Hello.
Hello.
So I'm part of the internal committee. I will be giving you guys a little rundown about infant mortality. Right now, I'm supposed to be with my partner, Tripura, but she's not here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share my screen so you can log in. You guys might like this. It's a Kahoot. Can you all see it?
Yes, I can.
Yay, okay. So as we do the Kahoot, I'm going to be explaining a little bit about each thing, about each prompt. So yeah. Okay. Just quick look here. There's nobody else. I can't see right now the screen, so. Okay. Oh, hi Anish. Okay. Good.
Did you guys already do the icebreaker or?
No, because I thought we were not gonna start off with the icebreaker. At least Tripper and I agreed not to start off with it.
That's good then. I'm gonna get in the game if you're cool with it.
Of course.
If you just want to tell me the pin real quick.
Of course.
53991. All right.
Okay, great. Let's start. So infant mortality is not a major problem in the US. So, okay, this question is false because infant mortality is a big problem in the US. It is something that a lot of scientists are trying to learn about each and every day to prevent, and it's also a very important determinant of something that you'll most likely see next in our presentation right here. Okay, so Anish, you're winning. So infant mortality is widely reported indicator of public health. Yay, you all got that right. So yeah, it is a very important indicator of public health. That's why it's something that a lot of scientists are trying to battle nowadays. Now next. Now, infant mortality is how many times greater in low-income areas? Yeah, so it is 1.5 to 1 times greater in low-income areas because a lot of these areas, they don't have the right information or tools to combat infant mortality. And what is the leading cause? Yeah, it is birth defects. A lot of times infant mortality has to do with genetic variations. So the birth defects do have a large impact. And then other impacts such as preterm birth and low birth weight and sudden infant death are besides the birth defects. Next up, which vitamin deficiency leads to neural tube defects? Oh my God, y'all got that. Great. So it is folic acid. You're all correct. Y'all been paying attention in your biochemistry. Which is the most important macronutrient for pregnant women? Yeah, it is protein. So, ooh, okay, Samia's coming for you, Anish. Low-income women in the US find it difficult to find healthy food. That is unfortunately very true, which is something that also contributes to infant mortality due to not getting the proper nutrients. And wow, the streak already. Okay. Sugary fruits are the cheapest food available to low-income women. That is false, actually, because sugary foods are usually attributed also to fruits, and they aren't this food available sometimes. So moving on. Breastfeeding is found to lower the risk of infant mortality. That is true because it is found that breastfeeding has 21% chance of lowering the risk of death in the first years to the babies. Okay, Brooke is going up. The most common birth defect in the United States is, yep, is congenital heart disease. And then women find it easier to get care in their last trimester of pregnancy than the first. Yep, that is false. It is a lot easier to get care on the first term of the pregnancy because that is when you most likely will get your folic acid vitamins, you will get all of your ultrasounds, and you will also get a lot of tips on how to take care of your body in order for you to take care of your baby. Sudden infant death syndrome is an unexplained death of an unhealthy baby less than a year old. That is actually false. It is of a healthy baby less than a year old. Yeah, kind of tricky, that one. Race and genetics do not play a role in the risk of infant mortality. That is true. They do not play a role. They mostly have to, there are different factors, but a lot of times some of the factors can just be of external causes, such as not having a proper bed, not having your child placed in a certain way. It's a lot of different things that a lot of times don't even have to do with their genetics or their race, fortunately. A large portion of infant mortality can be prevented. Yep, that is true. It can be prevented using different types of measures, such as, I don't know if you've heard of this, but sometimes they buy these little like blocks for babies so they can sleep properly, so they're not always laying flat. Those are one of the preventative measures that they usually take. Okay, last one. Which of the following is a way to reduce the risk of infant mortality? Ooh, okay, so yeah, it is all of the above, correct. So who's in the podium? Yay, congratulations. Okay, now I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna stop sharing. And so did you guys like that? Did you guys find that being fun? Hopefully you learned a lot about infant mortality. If you guys want to talk about a little bit of what did you learn, what have you known about infant mortality, and what do you think about all of these facts that you just learned from the game?
I thought it was really cool. This is like a topic I've always been really interested in. And I just think like I remember there was this one question that was like the foods, and like I just didn't take into consideration about like fruits and stuff like that. But it really did make me think about like nutrition and how that plays a role in like women's health and like um in general, yeah.
Am I in the wrong room again?
No, I don't think so. I think I have to jump right now. So you're
Okay,
so I'm gonna leave now. Okay.
this is where I'm supposed to be, right, Anish?
Yes, I believe. You were in room 3, right?